I think you call laws on your ass. Don't call it down. Fucking number again, dumbass.
I haven't called anybody.
Here.
Who are you?
Here. Move me there.
Hey, this is NPC Dad here. Just wanted to share with you a clip of an interaction that I had with somebody today. Number called my phone, and I didn't know who it was. Usually put these numbers over to voicemail or I block them. Decided to just see who it was who was calling me and record it. Turns out it was somebody who thought that I had been calling them. My number was probably spoofed, and they were not happy about that. So I'll go ahead and go through the clip, and we'll stop and add my comments as to what I was thinking as I was talking, and my strategy for de-escalating and bringing this down to at least somewhat of a normal level. Give the guy some slack. He's super angry. Anybody would be angry if somebody keeps calling him over and over again. Put yourself in somebody else's shoes. That's the best advice I can give. It was a great opportunity to practice de-escalating and trying to make a moment better than it would normally have been.
Hello?
Yeah, I need to quit calling my number. You call one more time, I'll find lost to get your ass.
I'm not calling anybody. You called me.
When
Who's
you
this?
said your number's on my phone.
Somebody must have spoofed it. It's not me. I'm not making any calls. This number I
Bullshit. I think you call laws on your ass. Don't call it down. Fucking number again, you dumbass.
I haven't called anybody.
Here.
Who are you?
Here. Move me there.
Who
Don't
are you?
call it down number again.
I'm not really quite sure yet if he's real or if he's a scammer. So I figure the guy is definitely from the South, from Texas, most likely. Trying to find some things that are in common. He's kind of up high, but I've found, depending on the personality and who I think I'm talking to, it helps to match a little bit with what they're doing. If you pull back too much, then it can cause it to go worse. So give them just enough, be straightforward and logical. I mean, I could have come back and started yelling back at him, but you go too far, and then it just becomes an argument. And then what's the use of this? I mean, why am I even doing this?
Well, are you sure you got the right number? Because I ain't calling nobody.
Yeah, I did that number.
Sometimes scammers spoof numbers. It's not me. I promise.
It's you.
It's not me.
Quit calling. Go back to your own damn country.
Country? Where are you? I'm in the U.S. Where are you at?
I'm in the U.S. I know where I'm not from. You need to quit fucking calling.
I'm not calling it. I promise you. Somebody's spoofing my.
You can talk to me on your ass.
I mean, you could. Somebody's spoofing my number. If you're seeing my number come up, it's not me.
Bullshit. It's your ass.
That's not. I promise. I didn't recognize this
Bullshit.
number. I almost didn't answer this number.
Okay, so here I'm starting to realize that he's probably legit. He's not a scammer. And I'm trying to find some commonality with him. He has been bothered by scammers, and I'm trying to let him know, hey, we're in the same boat here. He's kind of started to take it to a weird place. You can hear me catch myself as I try to adjust and keep it a little bit more diplomatic. But again, the guy is super angry and frustrated. And, when we're at our worst, we got to kind of put ourselves in their shoes.
Because I saw it pop up and I get.
Number.
I get spam numbers call my phone all the time. I don't usually answer, but I thought I'd check to see what this was. I didn't recognize the number. I promise, I'm not calling you. Probably some scammer or something spoofing the number. Or what are they just calling and trying to I mean, are they from India or something? Like trying to scam you?
No, the Mexicans be calling.
Oh, they sound like they have like a Mexican accent or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I promise it's not me. I'm here in Texas. I don't know where you're at.
I'm in Texas.
All right, me too. Yeah, scammers are getting more. They get like banks of numbers. They get banks of numbers and they spoof them using what's it called? What's that program called? Microsoft Skype. They use Skype, Microsoft Skype, to spoof numbers, and they'll get anybody's number they can get.
Yeah, so you can hear my son there in the background. When I first answered the call, I thought it was a normal spam caller. I didn't realize it was going to be this. But when it started becoming this, I thought, you know what, this would be a good opportunity for him to see how to deal with difficult issues, difficult people, see if we can de-escalate this down and be a good example for him to use in life in the future maybe. You know, it's the real world, and you got to deal with people in the real world. So I'm just continuing with the guy to let him cool down as I talk with him about what's going on. Hopefully some of this is sinking into him, so in the future he'll take my advice, block the calls, not get super frustrated, maybe have a little bit of a better life.
And then they just harass you. So my suggestion is just to block the number. I mean, don't even, put it on most cell phones let you block numbers. And I would just block the number. That's what I do. If I get spam calls, scam calls, people calling, I just block the number so it doesn't even ring. I'd recommend doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I wish I could help you more, but I promise you it's not me personally calling you. Somebody's spoofing my number, I'll bet you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, have a great day. Sorry about all that. I wish I could help you more, but that's the best advice I can give you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. So you might be thinking, why are you apologizing to the guy? You didn't do anything. Well, it's I'm kind of just apologizing that this happened to him. I'm not really, apologizing that I did anything to him, and I tried to make that as clear as I could, but it really doesn't matter. In the end, the goal is to have the situation controlled. And then, as I mentioned, just maybe his life's just a little bit better after hearing some of this, seeing the possibilities of what it could be. It's not initially what he thought, and hopefully it helps him. If not, I'm a little better for it. My son's a little better for it. So I think it's a win regardless. Even if it's just a little bit of a win, it's still a win.